killed.
Is the cabin haunted, or like is it going to eat us? What's going on with it?
No, there was a failed magical device which had exploded.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
But the trouble was there were two magical devices on the person that had been killed by the explosion. So I was a bit nervous about which one was the one that would actually cause the explosion.
Right.
But you ended up fixing it.
Yeah, I eventually worked out which one was which, and Ayala's got one of them.
Yeah, it's a amulet of health.
Yeah, and I've managed to fix up the sphere of whatever it was, weather control type thing. It's a one-use item.
Yeah, it's
So it was just to have some sunshine for a bit in case we wanted to get a tan.
I think I have the handout somewhere. Give me a second.
So Ayla is now the tank of the party. Is that the one that turns your con to 19?
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
Yes.
I now have 37 hit points. Not
Oh,
bad.
good.
Yeah. Personally, I'm jealous, but G wouldn't have taken it anyway. He was too
Nah, I think Ayla's the good
nervous
choice.
about it.
Because Rayon's naturally going to get heaps of
Oh,
hit
yes.
points, and Ayla now has the health to be up in the fight.
Yep.
Yeah, so this was
That
the
works
item,
well.
the Summer Star, but the actual description is that it can cost. What was it?
Control weather?
Control? Yeah.
Yeah, I
Control weather is the only weathery spell I know that exists.
Yeah. Control weather.
Yeah, I did actually have the thing up, and I think I've closed it. Control weather.
You said it's a one use item?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the one.
Nice.
Either that or we break off a ring and throw it at someone.
Actually, that's not a bad idea, is it?
I mean, I didn't say anything.
How big's the exploding radius?
I don't know.
Well,
We
is
just
it
know
like-
that it started glowing ominously when
Given
anybody
the
held it.
scorched status of the inside of that,
I'm glad none of you guys died.
Well, so we actually, after fixing it and identifying this thing, we ended that session with Ayla seeing a light shine from around the corner. And after peeking around, found that a similar looking figure to the cloaked cold light walker is approaching, along with 3 elemental creatures.
We fought one of these before, right?
yeah, was
Yeah.
easy.
I don't remember
Hardly
them being fun.
Yeah, it hardly touched us. I mean, it nearly killed. It nearly killed Rayon, but it hardly touched the rest of us.
Only Rayon.
Why couldn't I be level 6? And have, like, my cold resistance?
No cold resistance
Yeah.
for you, sir.
Well, so I think what we'll do, we'll pick it up straight from there, and everyone can roll initiative.
Just looking at my character sheets at
Character sheet, where is it?
19 hit points. Was there combat or anything last session, or would my character have been rested?
Full rest.
No, nothing. Yeah,
Cool. I must have
nothing was
just
used.
forgot to rest them last time.
Oh, how did that do twice? Take the first one.
I think I still have an inspiration I've never used. I should use that.
Yeah, I've got inspiration as well, but I'm not going to use it yet.
I think we're all just hanging on to our inspirations and then we'll never get to use them.
We'll forget what we've got. I bet we all use them at exactly the same time.
Let's all use them on our first hit in this fight.
Okay. Mo, you are first.
Alright, and Ayla's called out to us that there's some things coming.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, well, Mo's gonna do what Mo does, and he's gonna come in here and poke his head around the corner first. Oh, 60 feet.
I would
Just
love
so,
if
you,
the
just so you
distance-
know, Mo, that cabin is 20 feet off the ground. So it's on stilts.
Yeah, okay. I gathered that from
And also, last session we said that Mo was like having a fever dream or something. Like he caught a cold, was just like
he was just
huddled up in this lead.
chilling in his little genie respite. Yeah, I'm gonna throw a psychic dagger at that dude off the bat. Flat roll because I'm not hiding. Dirty 20 to hit.
That hits.
So he's gonna take 18 total damage. 16 of it is psychic. 2 is bludgeoning. And then I'm gonna duck around into here and stealth.
Okay. Nice. Okay. Yeah, despite this thing, probably you can't even see its head. You know, you get to the mind of this thing with your psychic blades. And yeah, it looks decently hurt.
Nice.
Ayla.
So it should be G. He's got a higher dex than me, and we rolled the same.
Okay. I wonder if I could manually swap that.
Yeah, you should be able to just drag him up.
Yeah, go ahead, G.
Ooh, firebolt and then duck behind the privy. Woo. Woo, look at that. Oh,
Okay.
2 points! Providing he doesn't make a dex save.
Dex save, yeah. He fails. So 2 fire.
So hopefully he's vulnerable to that, which I would assume.
You see, it doesn't do any extra damage. Just what you would
Oh.
expect. Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna back behind the privy.
Okay. Ayla.
All right. This is terrible. I am going to focus my thoughts and close my eyes, and when they open, they're glowing, and I radiant soul and pop out my wings. That's my action. And then with my bonus action, I want to point my finger at why is it pointing there? At this guy, and make a spiritual cloud appear above him, and a lightning bolt is going to come down and strike him with spiritual weapon.
Nice.
It's 11 to hit.
11 is not enough.
It's alright, it's alright. And I'm just gonna fly like 20 feet in the air and 10 feet up. 20 feet up and 10 feet forward.
Okay.
So I'm about level with the building. That ends my turn.
Okay. Interesting. So these ice-looking elementals, they also have the ability to fly. In fact, they're flying in the air like 5 feet above right now. And I think what they're gonna do. You're the only one in sight currently. Let me measure how far you are. Okay, so they can't get to you. Within melee range at least. So one of them will fly as far as he can. And sort of be at whatever height you are. And then it's gonna cast Frost Breath. Not cast, but use Frost Breath. So a cone of cold air, you must do a Dex saving throw.
Dex. Okay. Oh, 18.
Nice. You only take 3 cold damage, and I guess you half it if you have resistance.
Yeah, I think you'd all see that it like kind of doesn't even flinch at the cold.
The other ones, I think, are going to dash past you. Probably avoiding. Yeah, they would avoid your. Since you're up in the air, they would like fly lower. And just go there, like with their actions.
How high above the ground are they?
Like 5 feet. And yeah, right up.
So they're within my reach, right?
Yeah, the ones that dashed, yes.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to draw my battle axe and shield, running up, and with a running jump, I'm going to get to here and rage. So Ayla gets 2 temporary hit points.
Thank you.
Yeah. No, not 20. 2. There we go.
What, 22?
And from that point, I jump up. And like, as I reach it, just like battle axe down straight upon its head as much as I can. Not reckless. Actions? Battle axe. Oh! Oh, yeah, yeah.
Let's go.
Nice.
Oh,
Oh my god.
what is that total?
So I need to roll another d8 because I'm a half orc.
Yeah.
Savage attack.
Oh yeah, that's great. Plus 2, so 10, 28.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Wait, no, 30. Flat 30. No, I was right. 28. Never mind.
Your battle axe goes straight through this thing, and it falls into like a million little ice shards to the floor.
You're not going to get a drop on me this time, you stupid Muda. Oh, fuck, there's more of them. That'll end my turn.
Okay. Next is the Cold Light Walker's turn. So bonus action. Okay. So it's gonna go. It'll walk first. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then it's gonna use its bonus action to shine its light on Ayla. So do a Constitution saving throw, and if you fail, you are blinded until its next turn.
Natural 20.
Nice.
I'm so inspired by Rayon just shattering that one. I'm like, nah, not even focusing on you.
And then, as you avoid the light, it shines a cold ray towards you and misses completely. And then it sees, it probably hears Rayon celebrating and screaming, yelling, and then shines a cold ray towards Rayon as well.
Oh no.
And hits the post, the stilt of the house, missing Rayon completely. Mo.
He's gonna poke his head back around the corner and see one of the ice things already gone, and we seem to be dealing with them all right. And he's gonna throw another blade at the walker. I'm assuming 20 was enough to be hidden.
Yeah.
Oof.
That is not enough. It avoids your psychic blades.
It's fair. Mo's gonna shuffle around and hide there.
Nice, damn. G.
FR 5, 6. I think it's time to start singing, and I'll jump out towards the first one, the closest one that I can, which is then within reach, because I'm singing away. Because I've started that, I can't do my booming blade this turn, but I can give it a whack. Oh,
Okay.
hang on. I've got to find my inventory. Hang on. Too many bits open. There's Stabby. There's Stabby.
Oh, nice. Yeah. You stab through this thing, but it is still alive and decently strong, from what you can tell.
That's all right. I'll stay with it.
Ayla.
And then booming
Oh, sorry.
Alright.
blade Dick's turn.
Oh, okay.
My cloud is gonna travel down this way and try to shoot another lightning bolt. $17 to hit.
17 hits.
Perfect. So it takes 8 force damage. Plus, because I'm in Radiant Soul, it takes an additional 4. So it takes 8 force damage and 4 radiant damage.
Nice. Yeah. You see, it's all the damage is effective.
And then with my action, let's do it. I'm going to again hold my symbol of the Stormlord, and I'm going to cast Shatter, starting from right here. So that ice elemental and the, what is it called? A walker?
Yeah, Cold Light Walker.
Cold Light Walker. Need to make Constitution saving throws. DC 13.
They both fail.
Alright, so they're just gonna take the max damage as I'm calling on the Stormlord to fucking destroy them. With my channel divinity, Destructive Wrath.
Damn. What is the damage? 3 times 8?
24 points of thunder damage.
Oh, getting destroyed. The
Damn.
the ice method also shatters to a million ice pieces, goes to the ground. And yeah, the Cold Light Walker is not dead yet, but it's looking pretty weak.
Nice. Because I cast a spell. Oh no, that's a bonus action. I'm just gonna land right in front of him and get up in his face. My turn.
Okay. The ice method. It looks at G in the eye and casts its frost breath. So please do a dex saving throw, G.
Oh, do I get a bonus on that with my blade singing? I don't know.
It doesn't matter. You passed. But you still get half damage. So give me a second. So 2 cold damage.
Yep.
And that's all it will do. Rayon.
Okay. Seeing these ice methods get absolutely destroyed, I am going to run back around this way, continuing the rage, so a further 2 temporary hit points if you lost any. And fuck it. Do I want to recklessly attack? I
Yeah, you
probably
do.
should.
Yeah.
Always.
You know you
Always.
want it.
Okay, alright. I'll try rolling it from my sheet, though. Yeah.
Oh my
Well,
god.
It's a good thing that I'm rolling this recklessly.
Nice, you hit.
25. For 13 slashing damage.
Okay. Just 13?
Yeah.
Alright, it's looking pretty weak, but it's not dead. And in an effort to take out everyone before he is taken down, he will use the bonus action again, trying to blind Ayla. So do another con saving throw.
Save. Ugh, that's a 10.
Okay, so you're being blinded until his next turn. And that's
So he hit me with an attack?
not an. It's not even an attack. Yeah, it's not an attack because
It's just a thing.
yeah, I don't know what it'd be classified as.
Just an ability.
Yeah. And then what is the blinded condition? I need to read it again.
You can see it in the compendium.
Ooh. Fail.
Automatically fails any check that requires sight and advantage on me. I've got disadvantage.
Okay. So, how far are you? Are you in the air, or did you go all the
No,
way up to
I'm
him?
right in its face. I landed.
Okay. So he'll have advantage as he tries to slam down on you. And What's your AC?
If it looks like it's going to hit, I'm going to cast Shield. So my current armor class is 16, but with Shield it'll be 21.
Okay. He will miss. And then he'll turn around and try to slam down on Rayon.
Oh, he has advantage.
21 to hit.
Yeah.
Oh, not much damage. 5 bludgeoning, 9 cold.
5 bludgeoning, 9 cold.
And that's all he'll do. Mo.
Right. So you said he's not looking too great.
Yeah, the battle was definitely in your favor.
Alright, well. Let's try to finish it off quickly then. If he's not looking too great, I might throw a Psychic Blade at the ice one in front of G. Get rid of the small ones first, because I reckon we could finish him off. So, 24 is enough to be hidden from the Ice Elemental.
Yeah. Oh, you hit.
Oh, excellent. 18 total damage, 2 of which is bludgeoning. The rest is psychic.
The last ice method shatters, and they are all gone.
Then, as a bonus action, I'm gonna throw a Psychic Blade at the Cold Light Walker. 20 to hit.
20 hits.
I ignore the sneak attack on us that doesn't actually have sneak. It's the 7 psychic. Doesn't even have the Genie's Wrath. So just it's 7 flat psychic damage.
Alright, 7 is not enough
That's
to kill this thing.
Just Gee, you reckon you could finish it off?
I was already on my way. And jump in there with Stabby.
Go ahead. Ooh.
So 9 piercing. Forget the thunder unless he moves away.
Well, G, please describe how you take this figure down.
He leaps forward with his short sword and thrusts it upwards underneath where the head should be. Straight through the throat, causing it to shatter and collapse.
And
Standing back, he just goes, well, that was easy.
all that is left before you, G, is what looks like a very old corpse and a cloak around it.
I'll just give it a good prodding with the sharp pointy end just to be sure.
Now that we know these fuckers are sent by the Frostmaiden to kill us, it's a lot easier to deal with them.
Speak for yourself, I can't see anything.
You're not missing much.
Yeah, bastard did that to me last time.
How long does it last? God.
Yeah, it should fade in a little bit. It's like
have you tried
snow
wiping
blankets.
Have you tried like wiping your eyes or something? Is it like snow that he put in it?
I wipe my eyes and turn to face Mo. My eyes are completely glowing white, but I cannot see out of them.
I'm going to prod her in the back gently.
Well,
but
see,
silent,
that's
but
your
silently.
problem. That's your problem there. Your eyes are glowing. No wonder you can't see.
You're lucky I can't see right now. G.
Does this corpse have any identifiable features, items, things that I would recognize
Mm,
from my tribesmen?
I mean, this one, its clothes look that of someone you would find in 10 towns, but it's all torn up and it looks like it's been a long time since they've been out here.
Oh, so it's not a tribesman, it's a 10-towner.
Hmm.
Ah,
Was the last one
looks.
tribesman?
It was. I have its clock here. This one is just your regular 10-towner.
So, do you think like anyone who dies out here turns up like that?
Anyone in her domain, which looks at all the snow around them, pretty solidly everywhere.
Right. So, let's continue to not die. That sounds like a great plan.
I like that
Uh,
plan.
I'm
Can we all just say like if any of
fully
us
with you on
die,
that one. Yeah,
It-
I vote for that as well.
if any of us die out here, we just burn the body? Yeah, we can all agree.
it
'Cause-
denies the animals their feed, but
I mean, at this stage, you're kind of getting brought back to life, or brought back to undead, I guess. So they're not really getting fed either way.
I agree.
I mean, I guess we could chop you up and throw you to the like wolves if you really want. Can't
I
be that dangerous if you're like a bunch of different parts.
Look, I'm
You know-
fully for chopping Rayon up. I think that's a sensible idea.
if that actually works, then I suppose that's okay. Just don't feed me to the sled dogs.
Oh, Maddie
You don't
only
want Maddie
fine as
to eat
food.
you.
I feel like they would actually recognize me and it would be quite traumatic for them.
Plus, we only feed healthy things to the dogs.
Speaking of, you seem to have recovered from your cold quite well, Mo.
Yeah.
Perfect timing.
Yeah, convenient after we went through the danger of that hut.
I mean, you're not dead. How dangerous could it be?
Well, I say that to the guy that was inside.
You miss
Or what's
Rayon
left of him.
conquering his fear.
I still don't like this place.
Fair enough. Do we know like what they were doing out here?
Yeah, the guy was trying to build some weather control thing. Unfortunately, I think he got it a bit wrong.
Oh.
But how come all the others disappeared? We don't know. But there is a silver lining. We found wine.
Excellent. Where
Yeah.
is it?
Well, Round's
Just
got it.
load it up. I was loading them onto the sleds when these guys attacked.
Well, I suppose that will help help your pockets for a little bit if you're not buying it constantly. Probably a night or two.
This is wine. It's different to ale. Don't need much of this to get drunk.
I also don't drink out in the field. Back at town, sure.
Oh, Ryan, you don't know what you're missing.
Traipsing through the wilds here is dangerous enough. Add drunkenness on top of it, and well,
You end up
you'd
like
make
this
a
guy
good-
that we've just killed, yeah.
Maybe. Suffice it to say, you'd make a good distraction, G.
I think we've done enough distracting. Should we get back and see if we can get moving again? Or do you think there's anything else worth checking here?
It's about nighttime, right, Dan?
Yeah. I mean, you can push if you want. You're just risking exhaustion.
Need a good place to bed down for the night. Cover,
Well, we might as
safety.
well buy. I'd say here is probably as good as any.
I agree. Roof over the head's always nice.
Ryan, why don't you go and get the sled and bring it over this way?
Yeah, sure. I'll grab Garrett while I'm at it.
Yeah.
We can haul up in guess the main bedroom was okay.
Yeah, I think it's boarded over.
If you
Got the
don't feel
window
like
boarded
sleeping
over.
in the house, we can always sleep in the workshop area.
There's no hearth in the workshop area. And I'll like grab some of the piles of wood here and bring it inside to the hearth.
Okay.
Yeah, Moses is gonna kind of, I guess, head in and just
Oh,
kind of
Mo,
look
keep
around
away
himself.
from the. Yeah, don't go too far past that table. The floor's a bit dodgy over there.
Floor's a bit dodgy. All right. He's gonna like stand and stare down at the skeleton here.
Actually, can I hack a hole into the wall of the workshop here?
If you want, I guess.
Yeah, just big enough that we can like edge our way through.
Okay.
There. Now the hearth will warm up both sides.
Oh,
We
pull
should
that crate,
probably-
pull that bench over in front of the hole, because otherwise all the heat's going to go straight out the hole. At least that'll partly fill the hole. And also, if anything comes in, it stops them walking straight in on us.
It gives us another out. The doors can stay closed. We just need to board up the windows.
Well, the window in here is boarded up, so we're okay.
Yeah, Mo, the
think,
corpse,
wasn't it?
it's singed, but like you would see the clothing is that of someone that comes from like a religious temple.
Okay.
I thought I buried that body already.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
you did.
Sorry.
Goodbye.
I was just going about what's on the map.
It's gone. Wow, vanishing
Yeah,
body.
I guess Moses gonna like walk around and check out the place. He'll be
You'll find
careful of the floor.
You'll find a big hole in the wall of the room to the north, leading into where the wine is.
Yeah, I guess he'll wander into this room, and I'm assuming you mean that wall there is gone.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. So, like, what kind of rooms are there? I know they all went through this, but Mo, I guess we'll just check them out.
Yeah, I think that one was just a workshop.
Mhm.
Different papers and tools used for like melting metals, that sort of thing.
Okay. Yeah, he'll just wander around. I'm assuming every room has been checked out already and all that.
Yeah, I think everything that could be taken was taken by either.
It's not bolted to the floor, it's already in our packs.
In fact, even if it was bolted to the floor, we've probably taken it.
Was it just him, or was there other bodies and stuff found here?
You know that copper person we heard about in Brinchander?
Vaguely.
Apparently, that was the compatriot of the body out there.
Ah. So if we ever go to Brinchanda, we should probably let them know.
That'll be an interesting story to tell them. See if anyone cares.
Now,
According
not
to the letter.
how long has it been since you were in Brinchand the last day?
Couple of years.
Like 2, 3, 10, 15?
2.
Ah, okay. So then, yeah, people are still probably assholes then.
Probably.
Probably worse since this has all come down.
Okay.
Garrett, the dogs can sleep inside the workshop. We'll take the bedroom.
Oh, I'm going to collect all the little shards of metal as well that I could find in that workshop.
Yeah.
Just because, look, it's I've got tinkering, and rather than spending all the money, I'll just collect whatever bits I can find.
Okay. Sure. Most of it is like you would have to melt it again to make use of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But otherwise,
yeah,
you
yeah.
can
It just, I mean, it might save me a gold or two on buying the parts for to do tinkering next.
and yeah, Garrett and the dogs will be fine. Yeah, there's lots of space here.
And then I'm going to go through the papers we've got. I want to try and work out if any of them have a complete design for the sphere that we've got, or if I can work out which ones actually make up the design for it.
Yeah, I think you don't have to roll. You have all the papers there. Eventually you would see the complete design. Like I think you figured it out when you were trying to fix it in the first place.
Yeah. But I just want to do it so I can work out what's required, so I can make it again myself if I need to.
Yeah, you can do like an Arcana
If I
check.
want to.
There's
Maybe not.
there's definitely a complicated piece to this that at least for
Deluding
now,
me.
yeah, you can't figure it out what it is.
Never mind. At least hopefully I've got that one roll out of the way now.
But yeah, you're free to, if you want to check on it later, at a later date, you can try to figure it out later on.
Yep, sounds good. Thanks.
Okay. And as you all hole into this cabin for the night, the wind will blow and howl outside. You're probably able to use some spare pieces of wood lying around to patch up like the broken window here. But otherwise, not really eventful for this long rest. And when you rise in the morning, you'll see Garrett is already outside. The storm has passed, and it looks like things are good to go.
Onwards to the tug of this goddamn amulet.
Off we go.
I'm just going to use the privy before we go.
Better
Hey
go
guys, you
now.
don't get these. Yeah, we don't get them. We don't get them. You don't find these very often out here.
Yeah, they're not something that you often see in a dungeon map.
As a practical joke, while he's using the privy, I'm just going to stack wood out the front of the door.
Yeah, no. The trouble is the door doesn't open again afterwards.
Okay. So I assume you're heading towards the Sea of the Moving Ice still?
Yep.
All right. The rest of your journey, so it's been 2 days, I think. The rest of your journey is pretty smooth. Despite having to, cross a couple of high ridges, you get to the area of the Sea of the Moving Ice eventually. And as you get to the shore, you can see that there's many. So this section of the Sea of Moving Ice is low, is pretty close to sea level, or it is at sea level. Whereas the further you go up north, there's more cliffs, which sort of make it hard to, go from the land to the sea. And somehow, some way, you coincidentally see that you've stumbled upon some sort of like landing site for fishermen, because you can see the fishermen out in the sea. They probably haven't seen you though. But yeah, what do you guys want to do?
Are they tribesmen or tent owners?
You can do a perception check. They're pretty far, so could be one or the other.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're pretty cloaked up, but there's nothing that stands out that would make you think that they're tribesmen. They might just be people who live along this area of the Icewind Dale.
There's no bell here, right?
Not that you can see.
Just in case. You guys should probably start calling me Noah.
Okay, Noah.
Fine, Noah.
I'm gonna put my helm down and cover
Say
up
so.
my tattoos.
You should also change your voice if you want to be a different person.
Oh, right. Is my accent that thick?
You do sound like you're from the north, yeah. Try the southern accent like I'm
Yeah,
doing.
you sound very thick. So
I am going to try to speak like you Southerners do. Is this how you people sound?
It's perfect. It sounds just like Ayla.
I think I've lived in the south long enough to know how to do the accent. You
I am
haven't.
a Southerner, and I speak with a little sing-song voice and delicate tones.
Well, it's. I'm not going to lie to you, Ray, on it. It's not the best. Maybe just keep your mouth shut.
Mm. Mm.
oh, I'm no Jaya. Can you say that to him more often?
And it would keep his mouth shut.
Yeah.
Ah, no. Just if we run into anyone that he doesn't want to know who he is, probably best not to say anything. I could be your interpreter. You're mute. Noah is a mute, and I have to talk for him. What
Be an
do you think?
improvement. I mean, a work. That would work.
It makes sense for you two to be traveling together compared to like one of us to be more of his interpreters anyway.
Mm.
The height difference would make the interpreting a bit different.
All right. Well, I guess I am from the north again.
So, I mean, is the plan to talk to them, or are we still just looking for this bell?
They might know where the bell is.
And they could be those dwarves that came out earlier.
All right. Well, I suppose we better ask them then. And Mo's going to start walking forward.
Okay. So yeah, they're out in the sea. Like it looks like they're using some small fishing boats. Um. Yeah. So are you trying to get their attention, or what are you doing?
Oh, I didn't realize that all the way out at sea. Scratch that then. Shall we go north or south? Oh, sorry, east or west? For the rest of the group.
Which way is the amulet suggesting?
I tune in onto it.
It it's pulling you out into the water.
Straight out. No definitive direction, though.
Maybe we try to get the attention of some of those fishermen and see if we can get them to take us further into the water.
Well, we could use the one boat we've got with us, but I'm not rowing it.
Oh, that's true. We've
Ryan?
got a boat.
Yeah,
Oh,
Ryan,
yeah.
you know
Bring the
anything
boat
about
out.
rowing?
Mo's just staring at his ring. I forgot there's a boat there. You all want a boat?
Is it safer for us to go in a boat on our own or to go with fishermen who actually know how to use a boat?
Depends how big their boat is.
Well, we can see from here, can't we?
Is it more likely that fishermen will stop what they're doing and take us someplace, or for
Well,
us
if
to
Rayon
survive on a boat by ourselves?
Well, Ryan can pay them.
They do have some money. Not much.
I think we went all that trouble to steal our own boat. We should use it.
Yes, it is. It's taking up quite a bit of room in there. It's hard to sit at the desk at the moment. Been having to sit on the boat, and it's doesn't really give that same feel to it after all. So I guess Mo's gonna head to the shoreline and pop into his ring, and then a moment later he's gonna pop back out with a boat, just
Drop it
struggling
very
to hold
quickly.
it.
You're going to drop it, and I'm going to all G's going to say is, "I hope you remembered to bring the oars out with you."
Yes.
What we get to them? Ask them if they know
So,
where
who knows
the
how
bell
to
is.
row a boat?
Yeah. Can I? Would I? I don't have proficiency.
Everyone knows how to row a boat. Yeah, it's not. You don't need skills for that.
I'll row.
I'll sit in the back.
Well, are you trying to avoid them or go towards them?
Go towards.
So I'm sitting in the back because then I can see which way we're going.
Okay.
Ayala, you in the back with me? Or you sitting at the front?
I might be in the back with you. Just if Rayon's at the front paddling, we might want to spread the tall people out.
Yeah. Mo will go at the front.
Mo's taking the back. We'll take the stern. So Ayala and I can see where we're going.
Is it like a
And I'll
little
keep,
rowboat thing?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's only a rowboat.
Oh,
then I'll just keep giving Rayon directions and hints on how to row better.
We had a big discussion about what we could fit in there and what Mo could actually carry to put in
What he
there.
could lift.
Okay. And the dogs, you do want them to stay here?
Well, they're
With
staying
Garrett?
with Garrett, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The plan was to get us here. And
We might not go all the way out
Stay for a
if
day.
they
I
tell
think
us
we
where
said
the
for 1
bell
day
is.
or 2 days, and then
Okay.
Yeah.
So you row out, and it doesn't take long until the fishermen notice you. And then it seems there's only two of them. One of them, from a distance, you can see will notice you, pat the other guy, and point towards you. And they'll
I'll wave.
yeah, as you wave, they'll cautiously approach. It seems like they'll stop fishing and then just row towards you. They also have a rowboat.
how do they look? Do they look friendly? Do they look like they're going to rob us as soon as we go near them?
They are heavily covered up, but I guess you could read their body language. You can do it insight. Yeah, it's out here. You're so far north that you would be crazy to not, unless you have some immunity to the cold, that you'd be crazy not to cover yourself completely.
Are they short like dwarves, or are they human-sized?
They're humans,
Okay,
but it doesn't look like
that's all that I care about.
yeah. There's no aggression towards their actions. But yeah, they go towards you. They don't really wave back, but one of them eventually calls out when you get closer. Ahoy!
G'day. Y'all don't happen to know where a bell is along here by any chance? Got something to do with a whale called Ungajuk?
Oh, you're looking for Angajuk's bell, huh? Jeez. We've lived here for 15 years and no one's ever come along our way. And then all of a sudden, within 2 days, we get 2 different parties looking for Angajuk's bell. That's crazy.
We're actually the same party. We're just hoping to catch up to our friends. Could you point us in the direction of them?
Bunch of very lovely dwarvish fellows. It's me cousin and his bachelor party.
Oh, yeah. Well, you be careful. The rest of your party are pretty intent on hunting down the whale. Everyone knows it's nearly impossible to do so.
Well, it's a gift for his bride, so he's pretty intent on catching that whale.
Yeah. He gets very ambitious when he drinks.
Well, they basically just walked along the shore looking for something. We know that Angajuk's bell is somewhere to the west of here. But I haven't been there in a long time, so I don't know how long it'll take. Maybe half a day. Not too far, actually.
To walk or go by boat?
Oh, by walking or sled. The key thing is you don't want to be going to the east. Don't want to be going near that prison over there.
What prison?
Oh, you don't know about Revel's End?
Should I know about Revel's End?
Revel's End of what?
Do I?
Yeah, everyone from 10 towns at least would know that there's a high security prison located somewhere to the north of 10 towns. That's, yeah. You wouldn't need to go for it.
Mo's just complete blank face, gone. Never heard of it.
Oh, Well, it's not really a place that most people would want to visit. Heard there's some really powerful dude they're holding there after trying to destroy 10 towns. Long time ago, though.
Really?
You'd think that they would try and take him as far away from the place he tried to destroy.
Would I know who's being held there as a 10 Townsian?
Yeah, maybe. It's you can do a history check.
History 7.
No, I mean it could be anyone. It's a high security prison. Yeah.
It's like quite the man though, trying to take out the 10 Towns. How terrible. What a hardened criminal.
Would I know in my silence?
Let's see. 16. Okay. Yeah, you would have heard rumors. Hang on. Okay. You would know that you probably would have heard people like talking about him. A guy named Valish Gaunt tried to take over 10 towns many years ago. Well, it was eventually stopped. This relates to do you remember when we were in East Haven and you found that ghost with the ship statue thing? I forgot what I actually told you back then, but I think it was like, yeah, I think you did a history check, and then it was like you recognized the demon because these stories that people are told as a child about how it was thwarted also from taking over 10 towns or something by a hero named Drizzt. And in that, once again, I think maybe in the same story, Drizzt was the one that stopped this Valish Gaunt from taking over 10 towns.
And he's just gonna sign in the air VG, like drawing it out with his finger.
Something wrong with your friend over there?
Yes, many things. Let me just tend to him for a moment. Quickly scurry up the boat.
He hasn't been the same since the avalanche, you know.
It's all right, Noah. It's okay. You're with your friends.
Yeah, don't worry, the Yeti's not here.
I'm going to lean in close so that if Rayon has something urgent that he needs to whisper, he can whisper it into my ear.
Gaunt, prisoner, there.
What?
Never mind.
So, west, 2J's journey, yeah?
Or maybe less. Hard to say how far we are from it. Everything looks the same when you're out here.
Thanks anyway. Hope your fishing goes well.
Oh, thanks. Yeah. Some people question us for deciding to move out here. But I tell ya, it really beats the hubbub of the the fast pace of 10 towns.
I'm gonna pull out 5 silver and throw it to them.
Oh, hey,
Just throwing it between boats.
what's that for,
Roll.
friend?
I point at them, make like a mouthing symbol with my hand, and then a thumbs up.
Money.
Oh, you want us to eat it? Okay. Well, we'll think about it.
Oh, we best be going now. He's having one of his fits.
Yeah, we need to get
Yeah.
it back to shore.
Yeah, he needs his
It's all right,
medication.
Rayon. Settle down. It's okay. We'll get you. We'll get you over that. I mean Noah. I said Noah. I meant Noah.
Hey, didn't you call him Rayon just then?
He looks so much like his brother, you know.
And he died. That one died.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
the one the
it was
that's the
the
one the
Yeti.
Yeti ate.
Oh, that's a shame. Yeah, a lot of
Yeah.
people die out here.
It is. Anyway, Noah, better start rowing.
He's just gonna stand up, slowly start rocking the boat side to side while making eye contact with everybody through his helm.
Hang on. Which way? Because Mo's behind you.
Yeah, not Mo. Mo hasn't said a word, so.
Mo said plenty of words.
Just sits down and begins rowing.
Yeah, good idea. Good idea, Noah. You can't swim very well with heavy metal armor on. You tend to sink. Yeah.
They're out of earshot now. You can actually talk normally.
Well, you didn't
I
have to tell
hate
him
you
that.
all.
No, you
Also, I'm
don't.
not actually wearing the scale mail. I'm just wearing, like, clothes. The only
Where is-
heavy armor is the helm. Oh, I guess I'm carrying it all.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's all in the boat.
It's all just in your backpack.
3 backpacks.
So we need to go back to shore. And does that mean we're putting the boat back in the ring?
Not today, it doesn't.
So we're going to leave it here.
Well, we didn't really pay for it in the first place, so.
We might need to use it to get out to Angajuk when we ring the bell. For now, we'll see if we can lash it behind the sleds.
Well, if those others didn't have a boat, well, those dwarves are only a while ahead of us, and they don't have a boat as far as we know.
Well, I mean, they said we could get to it by walking. So.
Yes, but once you ring the bell, you're going to have to go out to Angajuk. And I assume you don't want to swim in frigid waters.
I mean, no, but what if ringing the bell means Angajuk pulls up on the shoreline?
I don't. That would be stupid.
What if we paddle the boat and follow the coastline in the direction that we're going? I imagine the bell must be within eyeshot of the water.
I'm just wary of how far we travel.
My concern on
Higher.
that is if we meet those dwarves, and they're dark dwarves, they're on dry land. They can take pot shots at us on the boat, and we're stuffed until we get back on dry land. Well, as dry as this place is.
The others did say they weren't under dark dwarves, but who knows?
Yeah.
I think
we'll
that's
see if we can
stay on the land for as long as we can.
I agree. We'll see if we can lash the boat to the sleds. We have 2 of them after all.
Are the dogs going to be able to pull all that? That's a lot of weight.
Yeah, I mean,
Well,
they can pull the one.
later.
Why don't
The
they
boat.
pull the boat? If they've got 2 sleds, why don't Mo and I stay on the one sled, and then you tall folk just walk.
Will
Dan,
that
if
slow
we
us
could-
down?
Dan, can we tie the boat to the sleds and just drag it behind?
The boat is
Oh.
about 10 pounds.
Hmm. It would slow you down a lot. Yeah. It'll be like walking.
How far is it away walking, you reckon?
He said approximately 2 days.
Can you say half a day?
Please said 2 days.
It could be anywhere, one or the other, in between.
Oh, good. Okay. Um, I feel like we should take the boat with us.
We either leave it here.
Uh,
The dwarfs must have access to a boat. There's no way they would come all this way, as determined as they are, without having a boat. So we just hope that we catch up to them and we can steal theirs.
We don't steal it. We just take it off them.
okay. Let's leave the boat here then and go.
If we need it, we know where it is.
Yeah, Murray's gonna do what he can to tie it up.
We
need
also
to shore.
hide it just a little bit, just in case we need to come back and get it.
Except for the fishermen who know where it is because they've seen us do it.
Yeah, they're not going anywhere. They don't
I think it's
really
the best we can do
need.
with it.
They don't need more than one boat. Besides, we know where to find them. Let's go.
Away!
Okay. Let's take a 5-minute break. Get some water.
Cool.
Be right back. I think Simon's still. Oh. All right. Okay. Let's continue on. Who wants to do the survival check? Which will
Not
determine
me.
how long it takes to find this Angojuk.
Do we get advantage because of Garrett?
Does
Maybe
Garrett
Garrett can do it.
Garrett has never visited Angojuk. He wouldn't
Can
know.
I do a help action for whoever's doing the survival in terms of like helping them navigate?
Can I give him my inspiration? And that way he'd get advantage anyway.
I can do it. I've got a good survival.
There you go.
Okay.
I'll give you my inspiration to do that.
Most doing the help anyway because he's trying to learn how they do their survival and tracking.
So
Why don't
You'll
you
learn
roll
that-
with advantage, Ayla?
yeah, you'll learn that Ayla's version of tracking is just holding her symbol of the Stormlord and saying, Jesus, take the wheel. I'm going to cast guidance on myself.
Mo sits there and writes notes.
21.
Pretty good. You're going along the coastline for quite a while. The place that you saw the fishermen, that was like the only place where the water goes all the way up to the land. As you go further and further west, you see that the ice, the cold has frozen most of the water into ice, which stretches out from the shore. So you can actually like walk across the ice. It's like that thick. Maybe after around 5 hours of trudging through the snow, you suddenly come across an interesting place. What you see before you is a cabin made of stone, and then some sort of dock with a boat frozen in ice. And then up ahead of that are two. Oh, actually, it looks like one arch rock with another sort of dock attached to the rock. It looks like it has a bell on it.
Ryan, I would like to go on record where you said that this thing didn't come swimming to us was a stupid concept because it seems like I was right.
Any sign of those dwarves, folks?
Do a perception.
Definitely no dwarves.
Mo's,
Yeah. Any signs like footsteps? It's being blown away by the wind, if there was any.
Mo's, doing the curious thing, and he's definitely going forward and like stepping on the ice, seeing if it's safe-ish to walk on, and then he's just gonna walk out to that bell. He's gonna go check it out.
It's pretty stable. You can see, when you get to that little dock, you can see that the boat is completely frozen. And yeah, this is just a side view in case you need a better visualization.
Nah, cool.
Joke is fucking adorable.
I'm
The
assuming you
baby
guys.
Uncle Joke?
A very happy looking baby Ungerjuk. I'm just going to go out to the end of this little dock and sit
Okay.
and watch.
So, should I ring it?
Might as well.
Do it. Do it. I'm actually really excited for this.
I was hoping I. Hang on. No, I was hoping that would make more of a metallic noise and actually sound like a bell. He,
I've got something. Hang on, let's see if
Hang
this
on, no.
works.
I've got some
I've got a
metal.
singing bowl. Wait, hang on. Alright, if I just keep talking, do you hear it?
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah, it's
that's
very
a
nice.
bell.
yeah. I was gonna go,
Oh my god. Your poor family and neighbors.
I live by myself. It's fine.
Okay. So you
Sorry,
ring.
that was quite loud for you guys.
Oh, good. You ring the bell, and it clangs and echoes across the ice. You wait about 5 seconds, nothing happens. 10 seconds, the wind blows a little bit. And then within 20 seconds, you hear caw, caw, and some giant vultures descend from the sky. They look like they've been notified of mealtime. So it looks like they're about to attack. Let's roll initiative.
Shit.
dive into the boat.
Well, actually, you don't have to roll initiative yet, because they look very hungry. But is there anything that any of you want to do before we go into initiative?
Only thing I'm doing is diving into the boat.
Okay.
I've
Are
got a
they
little bit of
harpies?
rations.
No, they're just giant vultures.
Try myself is hidden the boat.
I've got some rations. I want to throw some of my rations up to see if I can draw some fish to the surface. Like just vultures for them to go for that instead.
Okay. Try doing animal handling.
Can I do one as well as I see what Mo is doing and throw my own rations?
Sure.
I'll get rid of the days worth of.
Hey.
Okay. They look interested. But these are giant vultures. That is not enough to feed them.
Yeah,
I
my,
need rations.
my hope was to throw the rations with fish to the surface of them.
Oh, you want them? Oh, you throw it in the water.
I'm throwing it specifically into the water.
Oh, if you throw it in the water, they ignore it completely.
Oh, okay, cool.
I throw mine onto the ice. There's one ration, and they're still like being super hectic.
Yeah, they don't look like it's not convincing for them with that little amount.
Okay, I'll throw 2 more.
Yeah, it's very cartoonish the way that they're like, we're backing up a little bit, but they look at you and all that plump meat, and they realize that's probably still better.
I throw 3 more.
At that point, they descend. Looks like they're about to fly towards you, and then they dive on the rations.
Oh, thank fuck. Oh, man. Shit, they're big.
I wonder if I could ride one.
Ah. Shit, actually, now I'm curious too. Hey there, little
Probably
vulture.
not a good idea.
Simon knows their beaks are filled with bacteria that can cause your wounds to fester and rot.
What do you mean? I'm
Rayon,
a
on the other
goblin. I'm
hand.
fine.
Okay, so it doesn't take that long for them to finish the food. They look satisfied and are about to fly off. Do you want to do anything before they go?
I will let them fly off.
Okay. And they just call as they fly away.
Hey, maybe this is the wrong bell. Maybe this is the vulture bell, the Ungajuk bell.
Oh, yeah,
Hmm.
that could be the vulture bell, not the undue bell. Yeah, you're right. The G from the edge of the boat.
I mean, they're vultures, right? So if this is the Ungajuk bell, maybe they just associate the bell with Ungajuk appearing and a big food source appearing.
Are you saying they eat Ungajuk, or do they eat like stuff that with Ungajuk?
I don't know.
Should we have some like? Oh, do we know what we're doing when Ungajuk gets here? If Ungajuk gets here, like,
If I'm being honest, no fucking idea. But
I mean, Ungatuk's a whale, right? Can anyone speak to whales?
I mean, they're pretty big. Do you think they can speak giant?
I'll be honest, I've never really seen a whale before. Not
I
It's a big
don't.
fish, isn't it?
If it's connected to the water and ice, maybe it speaks primordial.
Not sure if I have seen a whale before. I feel
Like-
like maybe I have, but I can't remember.
See, I told you we should have bought that fishing gear out of those boats before we, after we left that bloody hag that we killed. What? Is the whale bigger
I
than
mean-
that?
you're not wrong. I don't know. Is there any fishing gear in that boat you're standing in?
I'll have a check around.
This boat only has oars.
No, nothing in here, mate.
Do we think
So,
those
Why are we ringing the bell again?
dwarves?
I mean, if the dwarves got here first, they said they were going to hunt us. See some sort of evidence of that, right?
There'd be marks somewhere around that water.
I guess Mo's going to do a look round and like look at the ice to see if there's any cracks in it, and just have a general look around to see if there's any signs of a, scuffle.
Yeah, you can do a perception.
While he's doing that, I'm just gonna like move up to the bell and focus on my amulet.
You get the same calling out into the sea. Nothing's changed.
This thing is still calling me out to the ocean. On the plus side, we have a boat here. Does the boat have oars?
Yes, it's
Yeah.
got oars in it.
Okay. We could just drag
Can I have a
this
look at the bell?
out.
See if there's any markings on the bell.
Oh, duh.
The bell has no markings, so specifically what the bell looks like. It's a copper bell that hangs from a 10-foot wooden pole attached to this short wooden pier.
Mhm.
It comes
Okay.
with a rope and a clapper.
Okay. Can I give it a big clang again? Try and do it really.
Okay.
as loud as I can. Okay, thank you.
Nothing happens. At least for now.
Mo's gonna make his way back to the shoreline and check out that house.
Down
Yeah.
on the end of the pier next to the bell. Just watch.
From the outside, you can see that thick rime coats. Not from the outside. From the outside, you can see that it's just covered in ice and dormant barnacles. And the hinges are pretty rusted of the door.
Mo's gonna pull out his little crowbar from his pouch and, jam it in there and try and pry the door open.
Yeah, it's not too hard with your skills. You don't have to roll for it. And inside, you can see that, thick rime coats every surface in here, on all the objects inside this cabin, including the bed draped in a thick knit blanket. And there's a small hearth that holds a precious store of firewood. You can see, though, that the firewood is infested with worms. But it's safe to burn. One thing that also stands out is that there's like some sort of work table, and there seems to be some sort of art book. It's currently closed, so you can't see what's inside.
Yeah, I guess Mo will pick up the art book and take a seat on the bed and flick through it.
Okay. What you see in this art book might come off as disturbing to some. You see what looks like some of the towns that you've already been to in 10 towns, except completely destroyed, caught on fire, and a giant metallic-looking dragon flying above the destruction.
Mo's gonna kind of get up and grab the knitted blanket, kind of throw it over himself for a bit of extra warmth and walk out. Hey, Ayla,
No.
just curious, is there anything in the history of 10 towns, burnt down and then they rebuilt afterwards or anything?
Burnt down, like from a fire. Or-
Yeah, is it dragons up here by any chance?
DM, do I know of any dragons in the 10 towns?
You can see Mo's
No.
scratching his head. He's flicking through this book.
Yeah, there's no recent history of anything like that, and everything further back would probably be lost to time.
I think I might know a tale or two. What's that book though that you're reading?
I don't know. I just kind of found it in there. I was just having a look around, and I mean, there's some firewood in there that's not frozen over if we wanted to start a fire. But I don't know. I just found it. I don't know. It's got a lot of detail. But it seems like either something happened long ago, the 10 towns are burnt down, or someone's got a really weird imagination. Because this doesn't. I mean, aesthetically, it looks pretty, but in terms of actual events, that doesn't look pretty.
Let me have a look.
Yeah, he's gonna hobble over to her.
Are you cold?
I mean, not really, but you don't really find blankets like this around. Could do with a wash though.
Do you want my cloak? I don't really need it.
No, he's just decided to rug up with this blanket.
Alright, poncho it is. Do you hand me the book?
Yeah, he hands you the book.
This is interesting. This is really interesting. There's no dragons in our history.
Yeah, and you said it was like, what did you say the dragon looked like? You said it was like metal?
Metallic, yeah.
As in metallic as a metallic dragon, or actually like...
Made of metal.
Okay, cool. I mean, I've never heard of any dragons like made of metal. I've heard of like metallic dragons. You know, you got your chromatic and metallic dragons and all that, but I've never seen anything that looks like that.
Whatever it is, it's fascinating, definitely, but it should not come to pass if it's not already happened.
Yeah, I mean, like, that's the thing. Since being here, everything we've come across being some sort of weird omen or, you know, horrible event. Is this someone's a sick imagination, or is this something we should be actually worried about happening?
What, the 10 towns being destroyed?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
but
A lot of
like,
pissed off people up here. People with grudges, people with violence in their past.
true. Anyone you know of that has access.
Sorry, you cut off there?
Anyone you know that has access to a dragon.
No one that I know of, but this sort of destruction I can ask around. Others in my my face might know more. We should
Right.
also look into Bryn Shander. That's where a lot of records are kept.
Well, perhaps, you know, once we figure out where the amulet is calling Rayon to, should we be concerned about like an amulet calling him places? I know that we've kind of come out all here, but there seems to be a lot of things calling people places. Which reminds me, we really should at some point go back and look into the Mind Flayer thing.
A lot of turning plates at the moment.
Yeah, it's really hard to figure out what the pirate is.
Then, having walked around the spire, is anything catching my eye?
Nothing really. But by the time you make one round, maybe two, both you and G see a bubble, like a very small bubble, float to the surface of the water.
Guys!
And then more bubbles.
Guys!
It kept coming.
Sorry, and Mo's gonna like stash the book in his backpack and run off Taylor.
And then suddenly,
G will continue just sitting on the edge and and swinging his legs.
a giant sperm whale emerges, breaches the surface.
God, that's
And
big.
you can see it's not alone. Two dolphins and two narwhals accompany it, and it looks around, or it can't even look around. It's got just giant eyes. It looks with one eye directly at G and Rayon. Who calls me?
Yo.
Oh,
Wow,
oh my
you're
god!
big.
Ayla, did the whale just speak?
You're so fucking beautiful! Oh my god! And he's like wiping like slightly frozen tears from his cheeks. My name My name is Rayon. Rayon Iceborn. And this is my compatriots. Oh my god, you're so fucking beautiful. Guys, I can't stop crying.
Oh, you probably want to, because otherwise your eyes are going to freeze open.
Angajuk, right? We were told you knew about the Frostmaiden, and where she is.
I know.
Is she the one causing this eternal winter, this eternal night?
I think so.
Where is she?
An island far from here.
Does Angajuk have that like bubble thing on his back?
You can probably see a bit of it.
And you just there?
You will die there.
Oh, I think I'll stay here then.
Thank you for your warning then. My god. Guys. Um, can I pet you?
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, fair. That would be undignified for such a great beast like yourself. My god.
Uncle, what's that thing on your back?
Created by the one who gave me intelligence. My master.
Oh, who is your master?
Anga.
Does that mean
Ambra?
anything?
What was that?
Anything to you, Rayon? I was just asking Rayon whether that name meant anything to him.
What was the name? Umbra?
Anga. Anga.
Your master is called Anga. Which is why you're called Angajuk.
Yes.
Do I know of Anga?
No. I don't think anybody would know.
Angajuk, if the Frost Maiden is causing the winter, do you know why she's doing it and if she'll ever stop?
No. But when I travel near the island, even I must be wary as a giant rock attacks.
Did you say Vrock?
Rock. ROC.
Oh shit.
We're not ready for a rock.
No. I think the whales, right? We might
We
die
ever
if we
have
go
depth here?
there. we probably need to get a lot stronger. We think about doing that.
Good joke. Did you happen to see a group of dwarves that came by here?
Yes, I sense their bad intentions.
Oh, good. I was going to warn you. I don't think a creature such as yourself deserves what they intend. You. My God. I thank your master for giving you intelligence. You're. Could we come back here and call upon you again?
Show me you are worthy. And he shifts his eye line towards the cabin. My master was powerful, had visions of the future.
Mo's gonna like reach into his bag and pull out the book. Did your master draw these? And he's gonna like open the page to one of the destruction.
Yes,
Ayla, I was right.
It's the
It's
future.
it's the future.
Are we in trouble, guys?
Yes.
Suddenly the south
Let me
How-
guess, you want us to prove ourselves by
looks so
stopping
much
this from
better again.
happening.
yes.
What's in the book, Mo?
Mo's gonna like toss the book across the ice so it like slides over the G.
I'll open it up and go, oh, fudge. Really? Why can't it be goblins or even orcs?
What's
Why
wrong
this?
with? Well, now's not the time to argue that.
So, can I see any of the strapping or anything that's on it?
Yeah, you see the strapping. Actually, yeah, judging from the picture, it's right on his head. You would see that there's like a huge bubble right on top of his head.
We're all talking about the potential destruction of the 10 towns. Like, yes, but whaleboat.
Did you used to ferry your master inside this vessel?
Yes, my master was a druid. Loved to explore and research.
Flicking through the book quickly, is there any indication of what could lead up to these events?
No, it'd be just like 10 different drawings,
Okay,
one of each town.
okay.
Is the dragon in all of them?
Yes.
Great.
Is Unga still alive?
No. Gone.
I'm sorry.
Resisting that. Just ask if there's fishes.
Do you like that you are called here when this bell is rung? Do you feel, or do you not like it? Do you feel compelled against your will?
It was my master's last request. She said, the ones who will save the town will ring the bell.
Oh gosh, no pressure, guys.
Not us.
We rang the bell.
I'm going to
We don't even know what we're
step
going
back.
to do.
I'm going to step back up on the pier, grasp the rope under the bell, and look at Angajuk. I haven't rung it yet, but to show you that I want to save the 10 towns. Prove myself worthy. I ring the bell.
I kind of wish I knew about this whole prophecy thing before I rang the bell, because now I feel like I've been roped into this. I was just going to like whisper to Ayla.
Hey, Ayla, ring the bell. Mo's already done it.
I'll stand up and ring it. Again.
You want me to ring the bell?
Yeah,
Go, go on. In for a penny, in for a pound.
if it's part of a prophecy, you kind of want to go in for it as much as you can. Besides, we can't die if we're going to be the ones that saves the town, right?
I want to save the 10
Uh,
towns.
Well, technically, you can die whilst saving them. Just because you save something doesn't mean you don't die.
Yeah,
Also,
but
if
at
you look
least
at those drawings, the towns are getting destroyed. So at the moment, the future is they're all gonna burn anyway. Not saying we shouldn't try and help them. I'm just saying at the moment, the future seems to be stacked.
Right. You know what, actually, I don't want a dragon to destroy the 10 towns, or specifically Brinshand. I want to do it my bloody self. Fine. I'll help you all stop this dragon. So we can technically fulfill the prophecy, and then I can actually take out my revenge.
We can't take all the 10 towns out because you'll destroy
Just
our tavern.
Brinshand.
That's fine. Yeah, okay. I'm happy with one town.
Yeah, but no, the 9 towns doesn't have a go to it.
We can build it again, better than before.
Fair enough.
Hmm.
I just look at Angajuk. Does that count? I um
Angajuk waits for everyone to ring before saying anything.
It's gonna, before I ring it, I'm just gonna say a quick prayer to the Stormlord and say, "Look, this is, I technically need to do this. I'm still with you, buddy. Still mayhem and destruction, 100%. But it has to be my destruction,
My
Not some-
mayhem and destruction.
not some bloody dragons." I'll ring the bell.
As you ring out, he turns to all of you, or tries to get all of you with one eye, and says, I wish you good luck on your quest. And then he begins to
More than
descend.
luck.
is
We
my
need more than
amulet
luck.
is it still pulling me towards him or is it still pulling towards the sea?
It's not pulling towards him.
Oh man! Oh wait, Angajuk, before you go, where is his amulet pulling me towards?
I don't know.
I mean, I could have an educated guess. We learned that apparently there's an island that you know.
Being pulled to her.
Yeah.
Frostmaiden.
So I think
You're
probably
screwed.
best not to listen to the amulet right now.
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
Frostmaiden or a dragon? Wonder which is best.
Both are shit options, but we're gonna have to deal with them both eventually. Why is dealing with mind flayers looking like the easiest thing for us to do right now?
Yeah, I'm feeling like that as well. This is getting scary, guys.
Agreed.
scary, but kind of exciting. Guys, we just met a bona fide legend. And we're part of a fucking prophecy!
Ryan, you admitted earlier that you're thick,
What? What? What do you mean?
and you're just proving it again. Oh. I'll get up and slowly walk across the ice back towards the shoreline.
What? Ayla, what does he mean?
I don't know, but for a moment there, you looked 20 years younger, like a child.
I mean, seeing Angojuk there was like the first time that I saw a stag out in the wild. They're pretty goddamn majestic when you see them in their natural element, and you're not hunting them. Hell, if we didn't have to eat them for food, I wouldn't.
It's not a bad look, though. It's good to see you look excited about something.
Ah, thanks, Ayla. Ah, alright. So, I hate to say it, but, that entire encounter raised more questions, and I have no fucking idea what we're going to do next now.
I think we need to get somewhere warm, and we need to look through these drawings very, very carefully.
Well, there's some firewood inside this house here in the hearth.
It looks pretty small. It'd be okay for you and me, Mo.
Are you talking about someone that's asleep or someone that's looked through these drawings? Because probably what might be worth doing is heading back to our tavern, making sure that's still standing, and maybe coming up with a game plan there.
Yeah, the only thing that just dawns on me is Angajuk said he didn't like the dwarves, and we didn't pass them.
So where are they?
So where are they?
I think I have a solution to that. I'm just going to run over here and cut the bell down.
Okay.
If they can't ring the bell, they can't summon Ungajuk.
But they've been here already.
True.
And actually, it's good to take your bell anyway, because you can put it in your ring.
Yeah. And that way, no one else gets caught up in this prophecy business. Because, who knows how many other people Ungajuk score, you've rung the bell, you're part of the prophecy, and then they've just themselves killed. Maybe Ungajuke's just a dick.
You're making me feel really good about what we're doing. I'm worried about where those dwarfs went. Well, they didn't pass us.
To be honest, they might have gotten eaten by those vultures.
Those vultures were too hungry to have eaten dwarves recently.
Yeah, there'd been something left. There'd have been stains, mess. There'd have been something. They wouldn't have eaten weapons or anything like that. So yeah, I'm just nervous, guys.
I'm just going to walk past everybody. Just be like, I'm a bit nervous too, but this is the first time that we've been given a real solid direction. We still don't quite know what we have to do to stop the Frostmaiden in this eternal winter, but
We don't even know what we've got to do next to try and do it. I mean, we've got pretty
It's-
pictures in a book, and they could be 10 years away.
Or tomorrow.
Yeah, if it's tomorrow, we're screwed because it's going to take us longer than that to get back.
Mo's gonna
And where do we go first? There's 10 towns and there's 10 pictures.
Mo's gonna
Well-
spend some time studying that book and just looking closely at the dragon. You said it's made of metal. Is there any way I could do a check to see what kind of craftsmanship,
Yeah, do a nature check.
nature? My best skill. It was a time to get a 20.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Oh, you don't have your magnifying glass. Damn.
Oh shit!
It doesn't matter.
This is when I needed it.
You put your eye all the way up to the page, trying to study this dragon, and you realize actually this silvery color, it's actually just faded from its original shading, which was
Shit.
complete black.
Hey, guys,
Mhm.
who do we know that's been dealing with a dark black material up here in the north?
The dwarves.
I think
What have they done?
I think this dragon's made of Charlotte.
Wait.
Wow.
And the cultists as well. All of their necklaces are made out of its scales.
Guys, that means we're going to that fortress.
Shit.
Do you really want to do that?
Do you think the first thing we have to do is take care of the cultists? They said that they were going to help us against the... No.
No, not the cultists, the dwarves.
Weren't the cultists against the?
Yes, and remember there was
Yes.
the guy. They had a fortress somewhere or other,
Yes.
Yeah,
So-
we
northwest of somewhere or other that we were.
yeah, old mate at the ferry, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the cultists help us take care of the doors. But then we still also have the cultists themselves. Their amulets are made out of the same charlatan.
Yeah, but I'm not too worried about them because if they can help us take out the dwarves, then hopefully the dwarves will take out most of the cultists.
Huh.
And
That
then
was
we
my
only need
thought.
to take up the little bits to the left.
And hopefully we manage to keep Warwater alive.
Who?
The
Oh, you're
kid.
still on about this
Oh,
child.
who cares about the kid? He chose his own path. That's his problem. His mum seemed to take it well. I mean, everything's fine there.
Ah,
I think we should head back to town and maybe warn some people, I guess.
But what? We can't warn them about what and when. We can't.
Well, at least
do
let them
anything.
know that something is coming. It's better for the towns to be slightly ready than not.
And what?
mean,
Send
like-
everyone into a panic and make them start
I'm
killing
not
people
saying
in the
tell
hope
people
that their
on the
towns won't be destroyed. They're
I'm not
already killing
saying-
people in the hope of stopping winter.
Well, not every town is.
they won't
people-
believe
people-
us.
No. I think we need to find this dwarven fortress, but I think we need the cultists' help to do it.
I think you
No.
guys just need to have faith in some people. I mean, yeah, there's some terrible things happening in some of the towns, but not all of them are like that.
Mo, everybody we've ever met is like that.
And if I'm being honest, between the eternal night that's going on, the crazy fucked up shit that's going on with the cultists, and now the dwarves as well, we'll just sound like another crazy person trying to prophesize doom and despair. And
I mean,
I hate to say it, since winter began, we wouldn't be the only ones.
surely if we've helped out some of the towns, there'd be some people who'd be willing to listen to us.
Then
I mean,
what?
hell,
What? We tell them that the towns are going to be destroyed. What will they do? Where will they go?
I mean, they may not go anywhere, but they'll be more prepared at least.
Some of them at least. But maybe people in that we've helped, yes, maybe they will listen to us. Maybe,
Mo?
maybe not.
Yeah, but Mo, let's face it.
So you're
If you're going to die, how do you want to do it? To sit there screaming, crying, wailing, knowing that it's happening, or to be stabbed in the neck through the back? You know, it's over.
I would rather not die, and I feel like being
Blink,
told that
gone.
something's going to
You know what?
happen
I'd rather the latter,
might
not
give me
rather
the
the first.
chance to survive. No.
Isn't that East Haven dilemma all over again?
Yes, and
Look.
at the time, you guys were saying that people by giving them a cauldron. Now you're saying we don't do anything, and just what happens if we try to track this down and we fail, and then the towns have no idea what's coming, and then get completely wiped out?
Yeah.
You're right.
Or if we've told
And?
them something might be happening, and even if a couple people listen to us, that could be the difference of stopping the entire towns getting wiped out.
See, I still like Ayla's plan.
You know, there are two people who, well, they're academics back in Bremen. They would believe anything we say. We've already helped one of them, and we might be able to help the other one. If we tell them, maybe they can help pass the message on.
Exactly. Even if we're not saying a dragon's going to come and blow up all the 10 towns, but we could at least warn them that, I don't know, there's cultists or Duragar doing something in the towns. They're going to be at least more prepared for that.
Should tell Nimsy back in Lonelywood, too. Also, the people in East Haven. It seemed like the speaker there was willing to listen, especially after the favor we've done.
Exactly.
I think you're just stirring the pot. I think you're stirring the pot, and you're going to make them more scared.
Only a select few.
If we talk
Only-
to just the speakers can have contingency plans. I mean, like, it may never happen, but if Nimsy knows, then if something does happen, she knows to lead the team to, I don't know, the place that we found Bluey.
This might also be the thing that bands them all together. If everyone's destructions are
Okay,
assured.
band together. You're about to be burnt by a dragon.
Well,
Or it makes everybody fight for themselves, because what have they then got to lose?
True. We'll see. But first of all, we need to get back to Bremen. Should tell those academics about Angajuk.
Well, either way, we need to be not here. But I'm still
Agreed.
worried about which way those dwarves went.
Keep an eye out for them on our way back. If we can find them, we can question them and see if they know
Kill
anything
them?
more, and then kill them.
Yeah, that's better.
We don't have to kill everyone we come across.
Why?
Why do
No,
you
I-
want to?
Most 90% of the people that we meet want to kill us.
That doesn't mean we have to kill them.
It just cuts out the middleman. It just saves time. At some point, they are going to try and kill us. I just want to be ahead of them. I'd rather be there first.
Mo's gonna walk off.
Get it!
Let's turn those dogs around.
Garrett, did you see Hunger Joke?
Garrett was probably too far to see anything.
What? What do you mean you didn't see him? He was fucking awesome. Wait, is that actually him? Shit, I don't actually know. It was fucking awesome.
And I think that's where I'll end the session. With your renewed sense of purpose, you all have leveled up.
Oh,
Hey!
Nick.
Oh yeah, level 5.
Oh,
I can-
yeah.
I now got the ability to roll 5d6 on a fireball and roll 5.
I think because I met Hunger Joke in this, I think I'm gonna take my first level in Druid.
yo!
Which kind of sucks because I really, really, really want my second attack, but
I'm trying to decide whether I go up and rogue.
You know what? I'm actually thinking similar sort of thoughts as well, and that's the sad thing because level 5 is so big, such a
it's so
Are we
good.
all
Oh my God.
multi-class?
big change.
What would you multi-class into?
I've had some nasty thoughts, so I'm just.
Hey, Dan, question for you. I'm the feat I'm thinking of taking of rogue is skilled, which gives me a tool proficiency. Do you do the downtime rulings of like crafting healing potions and stuff?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, cool.
You just need the
Okay.
materials and everything,
Like-
right?
Yeah, the costs and all that. Yeah, so it's all in. Like I'll message you about it, but all the rulings is in Xanathar's guide
Yeah.
because I'll have alchemy and herbalism, so I'll have the tools to craft like most kinds of potions. So
Sure.
all right. Feet.
I'm taking
Thanks for
another
that then,
level in
Dan.
cleric.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Thanks for that. I'm gonna scratch my head and have some deep thoughts before I do my my level up. I'll
Your
probably end up
multi-class.
I'm just going to be so careful on this one because level 5 gives us a serious advantage in fire, but there's just temptations with the way that G's character's going.
I think the whole adventure goes to 12, so in case that factors in.
I'll see how we go.
I finally have a +3 in wisdom.
Nice. Oh,
Been
what
rough
other
there.
skills do I want to take proficiency in? We don't
I'm not gonna lie,
need-
it would be nice to take Reduce Flame, but flavor-wise, I feel like I should take Shape Water.
Shit, well, yeah.
Ooh. Do you know what druid you're gonna do?
I think I'm gonna have to do Moon Druid.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's
not enough of a boon from the Shepherd Druid, and also considering everything else and the fact that I'm a barbarian, just makes sense.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, I can't wait to go to war with like a fucking storm bear. It's a lightning bear.
I've got some great artwork for like primal creatures. I'll start sharing when you get into them. Just trying to think about which skills you're going to do as well. We have proficiency in.
Yeah, we get the proficiency bonus, don't we?
Ooh.
So I feel like we're pretty good on the feel like Simon and Claire have that covered. G, you're pretty good in it on the front.
I could take Good Berry, or I could take Speak with Animals.
Yeah, there's been a lot of animals.
I think I'm probably just going to have to stay where I am for the moment to give my access to those level 3 spells.
Yeah, I'd say get access to your level 3. Go from
At least then I can decide from there. But the way the G's character's going, it's this. I think I know which way he's going.
best thing about multi-classing is cantrips still go. So
Yeah.
like Simon will his cantrips he's getting now based off our character, which is good.
Mm.